Hey men, welcome back to Man Time. Today's episode, we are going to do a little cleanup. The wind has really kicked up today. There's weather in the forecast as far as like rain and wind, and these trees are looking pretty angry up here. Especially the big pines that I was planning on cutting down. But I've got a big mess back here, and I've got this big stump over here. So I am just going to focus on getting this whole area cleaned up, trying to use the backhoe primarily. For most of it, again, the front end loader work using this two-wheel drive 3-cylinder machine is not the best, but we'll see if we can struggle through, and if we can't, we'll pull the Caterpillar out. So grab a frosty beverage and kick back, and welcome to Man Time. Yeah, I don't know if you were able to see that or not, but there was just a big sploosh of hydraulic fluid. I lost a hose here. Looks like this one should be easy to change out. It's just from right here to right here, so this is going to be your lift cylinder. As I was trying to lift up on that stump, it felt like I had a little bit of momentum there, pushing and lifting. Maybe less than I thought. But that's an old hose. Again, this is the risk you run, you know, using old equipment like this, especially this one that had sat for 10 plus years. All these hoses kind of got what they call lot rot or sun rot. So Again, we're going to change 2 at a time, both lift cylinders. I may just get 4 if the other side's the same. Have those on hand. There's really 2 dilemmas here when you cut down a big tree like this, especially one of these sweet gums where it's just a huge knotted mess of stump. You know, 1, you got the big crater. 2, you got to deal with this thing. I mean, this takes a week to burn maybe. If you got any suggestions on what to do with a big stump like this, let me know. I've got a few of them. Yeah, this little cat'll sometimes get some of those smaller stumps up out of the ground like that one there. As long as they aren't bigger than maybe about 10 inches. But behind me here, I have got just a thicket of these weird little tiny trees, and they're just like every 6 inches. So I don't need any of those. We'll see what the caterpillar can do with just mowing them down. That worked out pretty good. Man, this thing is just, it creates so much destruction, it's amazing. Let's get a little bit closer and keep going through here. that is cat power. Man, where I'm standing was just all those little trees that now are all shut. I know I'm making a bigger mess, but at least I can get in here and work now, right? It was just so thick. Once I get those pushed through, there's a clearing on the other side, and I should be able to scoop them up, put them in a big bonfire at some point. Yeah, you can't. That was close. Can you get that on film? That was fun. Oh boy! All right, let's talk about this for a minute. And I could edit this out, but I'm not going to. Even though I probably should for my wife's sake. But I didn't plan on doing this today. Normally I would wear a hard hat in this type of situation. But I saw a row of like 3 trees just behind this one that were all pretty well dead, and they weren't very big. You can see there it's maybe 6-inch. And my typical process there is to grab it low and then bring it up, and it'll typically just lay it back down. But this one here was pretty dead, and it just snapped, and I saw it coming back at me. And as soon as I saw it coming back, I just dove out the side of it and kind of hit the track a little bit on the way down. I don't know how I landed so softly. Maybe it's because there's a hole there, but I kind of tucked my head down and rolled into it and ended up on the ground right here just beside the track. So, whew, that was fun. That's man time. You guys probably saw that before I did. I need a new pair of pants. Well, I think that about does it for me. I hope none of you are too concerned about my Christmas spirit. But yeah, that was a close one. Seeing that tree coming down at me and then having to dive out of the way like that. Something got snagged on the cab there, I guess, as I was coming out. It did kind of seem like I was snagged, and then I was just like, screw it, I got to get out of the cab. So got a little, got to get a new pair of pants. Anyways, we cleaned up a lot of the woods here. This was all just a wall of brush there, and you saw those little kind of smaller trees that grow in a tight grove like that. I don't know even what those things are, but they're not there anymore. And this here is going to be kind of looking out the back of the shop, and you know, I'll probably have vehicles kind of in this area, machines and things like that, and there'll be like a covered area kind of right where I'm standing that some things will be under. But yeah, all in all, good day. Still breathing. So if you enjoy this type of stuff, make sure to like, subscribe, don't miss out. We'll see you on the next one. Get out there, have you some man time too.